finish as Archbishop Wood defeated Our Savior New American. Wanted to thank everyone for being here on our YouTube channel. Starters for Roselle Catholic: number 2, Khalil Whitney; number 3, Colby Rogers; number 4, Josh Pierre Lewis; number 22, Richie Greaves; and number 11, which we do not have, we will get you that name in a second, Salesianum starters: number 4, Maximilian Ferrente; number 10, Jack Brown; number 11, Darnell Vaughn; number 15, Rasheen Kalk; and number 21, Ethan Hins. Salesianum lost their first game of Slam Dunk to the Beach against Caesar Rodney in overtime, 64-63. 4 players were in double figures, and Ferrente led the charge with 15, so they were a very balanced attack. And we'll talk more about Khalil Whitney here for Roselle as we get ready to tip things off here for game 2 of the day. Whitney with the ball, as that will be the case for a majority of the game. And the first bucket is by number 11, Omarui. He is not on our roster, but we will get all of his information in a second. Floater in the paint, good by number 15, Rasheen Kalk. Sally's looking to play a little man. Khalil Whitney with the ball. Khalil step back 3, off. Lions retain the ball. Goes up and is knocked out of bounds, but will stay here. Roselle Catholic has had the ball for the majority of the game, but turns it over. Sally's picks it up, but loses it, but retains it back again. Kalk with the ball, down over to Vaughn, loses it. Pierre Lewis all by himself for the easy 2. Roselle Catholic does come in to Slam Dunk to the Beach with a lot of big names, a lot of hype. They were the preseason number 25 team in the country, currently ranked number 22 according to Max Preps. 3 ball is long by Sally's. But Kalk throws it off of Roselle Catholic to keep the ball. It's 4-2 Roselle. Sally's will work the ball around. Kalk over to Ferrente. Ferrente back to Kalk. Gets the ball over to number 21, Ethan Hins. Back to Ferrente. Back to Brown for 3. Dribbles in. Off the front rib and bounces in. Sally's with a 5-4 lead here early on. 2 minutes gone in the first quarter. Pierre Lewis all the way to the cup. Misses the bucket. Rebounded by Sally. Sally's out on the fast break. Slows it back down to reset everything. Kicks it baseline. Brown back to Kalk. Kalk underneath, but they're going to call it travel. 5-4 here, Sally's leads. 5:34 remaining. We'll see how the crowd gets once Sally gets on a little run, as they were quite the boisterous crowd in the first game on day 1 when they were taking on Caesar Rodney to open things up. Khalil Whitney into the paint, throws it up. Sally's coach calling for a travel, but does not get it, as he will go to the line for 2. Khalil Whitney, number 1 small forward in this year's class, is already committed to Kentucky. Great get for Coach Calipari in Lexington. Khalil had 28 in the win over Eleanor Roosevelt yesterday. 11 of 16 from the field. A couple highlight reel plays. He's long, he's athletic. Definitely shows why he was the number 1 small forward in the class of 2019. Roselle up 1. 6-5, still early on here. Sally's having a little trouble bringing it across the line. Foul called on Pierre Lewis. Pierre Lewis, we should mention, has committed to UNLV. Go play out for the Rebels in Las Vegas. Sally's the inbounds. Kalk seems to be quarterbacking the offense so far today. Gets a pick, moves around, swings back. Almost deflected by Whitney. Corner three, excuse me, wing three by number 10, Jack Brown, is no good. Bat out of bounds. Lions ball. Pierre Lewis bringing the ball up, kicks it over to Khalil. Khalil makes a move in the paint, up for two and good. Sally's inbounds the ball, but the receiving player does not pay attention. As Ethan Hines ran up the court, the ball was thrown right behind him and out of bounds. Turnover, goes back to the Lions. Khalil with the ball. Whitney for the jumper, splash. Great touch from pretty much anywhere on the floor that Whitney decides to shoot the ball from. You can see why Calipari signed him up for the Wildcats. Hines back to Brown. Brown's pass gets deflected. Vaughn goes up and gets denied. Sally's the inbounds to Brown. Brown looks to take it, gets double teamed, kicks it back. Ferrente has the ball, almost throws it away. Kalk has the ball, wing three, buries it. Sally's only down 2, 4 minutes to go. Coming up with a little pressure, and Roselle Catholic now throws it away. As Pierre Lewis went to go up the court, and again, the ball was thrown right behind him and was not paying attention. Very odd to see that happen at this level. Sally's with the ball, chance to tie or take the lead. Kalk back to Brown. Brown over to Ferrente. Deep three off the mark. Rebounded by the Lions. Rogers with the ball over to Whitney. Whitney looking down low for his teammate. Decides to not take the three. Kicks it down to the baseline. Over to Rogers. Sally's bench getting very animated and positive for the great defense so far. Whitney with the ball. Free throw down into the paint. Reverse layup, no good. Sally's outlets up to Ferrente for the left-handed layup, no good. Deflected out, grabbed by Sally's. Sally's swings it around. Vaughn taking baseline, looking for a teammate. They're going to call an offensive charge on number 11, Darnell Vaughn, 6'4" senior from Sally's. Sub coming in, number 3, Charles Parson, a 6'1" junior for Sally's. Again, Roselle Catholic coming down from New Jersey, just an enrollment of 401, and Sally's from Wilmington, an enrollment about 1,100. Colby Rogers with the easy deuce for the Lions, as the Lions extend their lead to 4 with 2:50 to go in the first quarter. Brown has the ball about a mile away over by the Seldale Concepts and got a blocking foul called on number 10, Ahmad Robinson. Couple subs coming in for the Lions. Sally's looking to cut into this 4-point lead and keep the game competitive. Corner 3. Buries it, number 21, Ethan Hines. Excuse me, Hines. Whitney with the ball, looking for a teammate open, kicks it opposite baseline, swings the ball around, eventually gets the ball back here on the wing. has a pick if he wants it, takes it, drives into the lane, jump stops, and in. Whitney is just able to do whatever he wants out here on the court today. Coming up on 2 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Roselle up 3. Caulk, strong, almost traveled. Brown from way downtown, rims out. Lions pushing the ball up. Whitney has it on the wing in front of the Sally's bench. Over to the paint, kicks it over to number 4, Pierre Lewis, just short. Sally's with the rebound. Brown, back to Caulk. Caulk looking for a teammate cutting, but it is deflected away, and the Lions have the ball. Outlet, Pierre Lewis, jump stop, and easy layup by number 12, Corey Floyd Jr. Timeout, Sally's. It is a 30-second timeout. We will take the break with them as well, and we'll return just after these messages for more Slam Dunk to the Beach.
Y'all ready for this? Yeah.
Omo back here, Cape Henlopen High School, minute 32 remaining in the first quarter. Sally's down 5, but has a chance to cut into that lead right now. Khalil Whitney with a quick 8 points here in the first quarter, 3 of 5 shooting. Brown with the ball, over by the Sodell Concepts logo on the floor. Brown looking to create some room. Ooh, almost deflected and stolen by Khalil. 3-pointer on the way, no good. Lions with the ball, grabbed by Pierre Lewis. Ahmad Robinson dishes down low to Corey Floyd and is rejected, but they call a foul. Floyd Jr., the 6'2 freshman, will go to the line to shoot 2. 1:11 left in the first frame. His team up 5. Referee's tying a shoe. First one is up and is no good. No subs coming in. All 10 will remain on the court. Roselle's still up 5, buck 11 to go. Second free throw coming up, is up, and no good as well. Ball's on the floor, loose ball, corralled by the Lions, who slow things down, pull it back out, reset a little bit. Pierre Lewis with the ball on the top, directing traffic around, gives it to Whitney at the top. Healthy 3, strong. Rebounded by Sally's. 55 seconds left, over to his teammate. Travel called on Sally's. Lions with the ball. Pierre Lewis bringing the ball up again. No shot clock here in high school basketball in the state of Delaware. Under 45 seconds to go. Whitney with the ball all by himself in the paint. Misses the bucket. Grabbed by Sally's, who had an outlet if they had it. Brown was streaking down the court, but elected to pull it back. Caulk looking down low. Decides not to go for it. Pull up baseline jumper, no good. Rebounded by Pierre Lewis. Pierre Lewis pushing the ball back up. Kicks it over to Ahmad Robinson. Ahmad Robinson loses the ball, but it gains. The Lions grab it back, passing it all around Whitney in the wing. Out of the paint, stripped by Jack Brown. 12 seconds left, and see if they can hold it for one final shot to get a good look and cut into that deficit. Charles Parson all by himself looking to kick it out, and Pierre Lewis steals it, and the shot will not count even though it almost went in. score here, end of one, 16-11. Sally's down 5. We will return for more second quarter action at Slam Dunk to the Beach.
Support that the crowd brings and the fans come out and they support every game, so I really appreciate that. And I mean, it's probably one of the best tournaments we in this year.
Back here live in Lewis, Delaware, Cape Henlopen High School. Roselle Catholic up 5, being led by the #1 small forward in America, Khalil Whitney, with 8 points, 3 of 7 from the field. His team holding 5 as we begin here the second quarter. Kalk dribbling all around, loses the ball. Pierre Lewis has it, has a teammate, beautiful spin move, lays it in for 2. Roselle now up 7. Sally's corner 3, no good. Rebounded by the Lions, who immediately turn it over. Jack Brown grabs it, shoots a 3, is deflected, but gathers his own missed shot for a 2-point floater. Lead now 5. Pierre Lewis has the ball at the top. Swings it over to Robinson. Robinson looking for Rogers. Rogers down low. Bully ball down low. Missed. Didn't know where he was. Amori with the missed shot. Rebounded by Jack Brown. Has a pick, uses it, keeps it all the way to the paint, and is fouled in the process. Jack Brown will go to the line to shoot 2 with his team down 5 with 6:46 remaining in the second quarter. Sally's still down 5. Jack Brown going to the line for 1 more. And connects. Maximilian Ferrente back in, the 5'11 senior. Lions with the ball. Lions holding 4 here, 6:42 now remaining in the second quarter. Pierre Lewis with the ball, gives it to Whitney. Whitney over to Floyd. Floyd to Pierre Lewis. Down to Whitney. Whitney in the paint. Out to his teammate. Buries the 3. Corey Floyd Jr. Roselle now up 7. Ferrente. Back to Parson. Back to Brown. Has a screen. Uses it. Dumps it down low. And rejected, but Sally's corrals it back. Parson has it and is fouled in the process. Yelbert went up for the, I guess, jump hook, got it rejected, and then Parson corralled the loose ball, went up for it, and got fouled. Charles Parson will go to the line, a 6'1 junior from Sally's for 2. First one is up. And no good. Bounces around and falls out. Couple of subs coming in. 6:04 remaining. Sally's still down 7. Parson, one more at the line. Man's good. Cuts the lead to 6 for the Lions. 6:04 remaining here. Lions up by 6. As Pierre Lewis will bring the ball up. Quickly drives in through the paint, gets it stolen away. Sallies has the ball on a rush. Slows up though, pulls it back. Kalk has it, resets thing, takes a deep, healthy 3 and is short. Rebounded and fouled immediately. Darnell Vaughn got the ball, pump faked it, and Khalil Whitney almost jumped completely over him. Sallies will inbound the ball, throw it back out. Vaughn looking for Kalk. Kalk over to Mullen. Back to Kalk, over to Ferrente. Pull up, jump shot, free throw line, good. 21-17 now for Roselle Catholic. Floyd, over to Greaves. Whitney, wing 3, looks good, a little strong. Body's flying, ball on the floor. Ferrente has it. And we'll start back up towards the offensive zone. Gives it back to Kalk. Drives it all the way into the paint. High off the glass, no good, but is fouled in the process. Couple subs ready to check in after this free throw. Rasheen Kalk, 6'4" sophomore. At the line now for Sallies. First one is good. Cuts his team's deficit to 3. Just under 5 minutes remaining here in the second frame. Kalk with one more at the line. Bounce. Knees bent. Ball is up. And rims out. Whitney with the rebound, gives it up to Pierre Lewis, who will bring the ball back up for the Lions as his team leads by 3. Josh Rivera tried to dump it into Whitney, but it was rejected by Sallies. Greaves with the ball. Greaves has Whitney down low, being guarded by Jack Brown, gets doubled, kicks it out to Pierre Lewis, over to Rogers. Rogers, great energy from the Sallies bench after that great defensive effort. Pierre Lewis all the way to the paint, gets stuffed. Ooh. Sallies bench wanted a charge called, but they are not going to get it. 4:28 now remaining, Roselle up 3. Lions to inbound. Tal kids are asked to come wipe down the floor for a wet spot by the referee. Great job. Back to live action. Roselle gets the ball in. Whitney has it all by himself, looking to penetrate the defense. Gives it up to Pierre Lewis, who loses the ball but somehow gets it back. Is laying basically on the ground while still dribbling. Great body control, but apparently stepped out of bounds. Sallies with the ball now. Holding strong against a nationally ranked opponent. Ferrente with the ball, over to Kalk. Screen by Brown. Still have semi-screen by Brown. Brown now with the ball. No shot clock here in high school Delaware basketball. That's why you see Brown kind of taking his time, surveying the defense, waiting for a teammate to get open, but they call 5 seconds, excuse me, a foul on number 4, Josh Pierre Lewis, the UNLV commit. That is his second personal of the game. 1-1 for Jack Brown. First one is up and short, deflected by Sally's, picked up, nope, loose ball, will belong to the Lions. Greaves initially had the ball, now gives it back to Whitney. Whitney will bring it up for the Lions. Under 4 minutes now here in the second quarter. Whitney mowing his way down into the paint, misses the layup, ends up on his backside, no call. Ferrente, corner three in front of Roselle's bench, no good. Rogers now gonna bring the ball up for the Lions. Whitney posting up down low. Foul called on the play. Lions with the ball, Whitney, 3:25 to go. Takes it to the paint strong and lays it in for two. That was a half dunk, half layup. Foul called now on Whitney on the opposite floor. One for Sally's. Kalk at the line. Makes the first one. Sub coming in, number 25, Yelbert for Sally's. Roselle up 4, 3:15 to go. Second one at the line for Kalk. And just rims off the back rim. Collected by Whitney, gives it up to Greaves, who will bring the ball up for the Lions. Roselle up 4, now approaching 3 minutes to go in the first half. Wing three by Whitney. Man, his touch, really great and strong from anywhere he is on the court. Air ball by Sally's. Ferrente now has the ball, looking to slow it down. Kalk over to Brown. Brown, healthy three. Ends up on his backside, no call. Yelbert with the board, goes up for it, but is fouled. Roselle up 7 now, 2:37 to go. Khalil Whitney with a game-high 13 points on 5 of 11 from the field to go with his 28 in the first game. First free throw is good by Yelbert. Checking in number 10, Ahmad Robinson for the Lions. Out goes number 0, Josh Rivera. Yelbert again. This time no good. Grabbed by Whitney. 2:35 here. Lions holding 6. Robinson with the ball. Letting his teammates do the work to get open. Rogers has the ball stripped away. Yelbert with the ball, turns it back over. Lions with the ball now. Rogers surveying the floor. Greaves is sitting here wide open, no one around, finally picked up by Jack Brown. Rogers for 3, short. Sally's with the rebound. Oh, and then one of the Sally's players just lost his shoe. That would be Darnell Vaughn, who went to make a cut and blew a tire. I want to tie those up a little tighter. Just simply puts it back on. 2:02 remaining here in the first half. Roselle up 6. Lions trying to extend the lead before half. Jack Brown, healthy look for 3, short. Picked up by the Lions. They got numbers if they have it. Greaves up for 2. Was looking for Whitney, but the defender slid over to Whitney, so they couldn't get jammed on by the Kentucky commit. Sally's burying themselves into the corner. Baseline jumper, rims out. Lions grab it. Floyd with it now. Has a couple guys going for the alley-oop. Oh, nope, no good. Grabs his own rebound and buries it back in. Amori had the alley-oop, missed it, put it back up for another slam. We got a 30-second timeout here on the floor. We will take the break with them and we'll return for more action here at Slam Dunk to the Beach. Back here for the final minute 34 of the first half. Roselle up 10. Lions will be playing defense here as the school out of Wilmington, Delaware, Salesianum school, will control the ball on offense. Ferrente has a cutter, decides not to give it to him. Kalk moves around the Brown screen, but is tipped away. Greaves has the ball in the open floor all by himself. Misses the easy two, put back, and they're going to call offensive goaltending on the Lions as the ball was still on the cylinder as one of the Lions touched the ball. And you cannot do that. So Sallies will get the ball back. 1:16 left in the first half for Sallies. They bring a ball across the line. Ferrente taking it to the paint, kicks it back out. Over to Brown. Brown has it behind his back, picks up his dribble, gives it off to Vaughn. Vaughn now has it, looking for something. High off the glass, no good. Amore with the ball, with the rebound, gives it up to his teammate, number 12, Corey Floyd Jr. Whitney now with it. They're going to call a foul on the floor before the shot. And the foul will go against Sally's Yelbert, his first. And we got a timeout on the floor from Roselle Catholic. It'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll stay here, folks. Just want to remind you that coming up next after this game, Bishop Walsh High School out of Maryland going against the Delaware's own Sanford School. Again, that'll be right here on our YouTube channel. At 6:30 will be our premiere game on Facebook, Albany Academy from New York against Westtown School of Pennsylvania. Sally's really holding their own, only down 10 to a nationally ranked team, Roselle Catholic, with one of the best players in the country, really two of the best players in the country, one Khalil Whitney and two Josh Pierre Lewis. Back here, live action. Whitney with the ball, wing three in corner of the Sally's bench, short, picked up by Sally's. 41 seconds left. Jack Brown bringing the ball up methodically across the midcourt line. No shot clock here, so can hold for last shot. They call a hand check foul on Khalil Whitney. That'll be Khalil's third personal foul of the game. Jack Brown will go to the line to shoot two. First attempt is no good. Number 3, Colby Rogers checks in for the Lions, as well as number 3, Charles Parson for the Sallies. Second free throw attempt from Jack Brown is good. Cuts the deficit to 9 for his team. Final 30 seconds here in the first half. Greaves with the ball. Looking for Floyd, down low. Amore just gets assaulted by a couple Sally's players to make sure he does not get the easy entry. And a 1-and-1 here on the floor for the Lions big man. 18.6 to go, Roselle holding 9. First free throw on the way is strong, rebounded by the Lions, deflected out of his hands, picked up by Amore and deposits the basketball. Sally's can hold for the final shot, 7 seconds left, dribbling on the left side, kicking out to Ferrente, corner 3, buries it. Ferrente with 3 points going into halftime for Sally's. Final half-court heave is short by the Lions. Roselle 32, Sally's 24 here at halftime. and we will be back after these messages for the second half of the game at Slam Dunk to the Beach.
Hi, everybody. I'm Matt Janis with the governor of the great state of Delaware, John Carney. Governor, thank you so much for taking the time to join us. What a great event this is for the state, is it not?
It really is. It's a Delaware Classic year in and year out. It's great to have it back the last few years. Great basketball for anybody who's a basketball fan. It's a great way to highlight Delaware and particularly our beach communities this time of year. Everybody knows what the beaches are like in the summertime, not so much in December, though.
You have to love the turnout, not just from the locals here, but, I mean, really from people all over the country getting a chance to see what Delaware has to offer.
Yeah, and that's a big part of it for us, you know, the Office of Tourism. You know, we bring in a lot of people from all over the country following their teams. Again, basketball fans, coaches at the collegiate level. It's nice to expose them to Delaware, what we have to offer, and again, this part of the state's pretty special.
For you personally, I know it's a great opportunity to interact with some of your constituents. I've seen you taking some pictures with the fans and just interacting with them on a basis over the course of these couple of days. What's it like for you?
I'm a big basketball fan, always have been, so I enjoy that part of it. But it is also an opportunity to get out and see people from across the state, again, representing or here to support their the schools and just here to see good basketball.
And you take some pride in seeing the first state schools represented?
Oh, yeah. Last year I was here for the Smyrna game against Roselle Catholic. Roselle Catholic was loaded. Our kids held their own, I thought, most of the game. They were the other team had much bigger guys. They had a guy 6'11" that went to LSU, a swing man I think who's going to play this year for their team, who's a top recruit. But it was a good opportunity for that Smyrna team to show what they had, and I thought they did pretty well.
The governor knows his hoops. Thanks so much for your time.
Yeah, great to be here.
Governor Carney here at Slam Dunk to the Beach.
Hello everyone and welcome to Grotto Pizza, proud sponsor of the 2018 Slam Dunk to the Beach. I'm your host Scott Klatskin, and live from right here at Grotto Pizza, I'll be reviewing the top plays and players from Slam Dunk's past and previewing this year's field for year 5 of the return of one of the premier high school basketball tournaments in the country. As always, this year's field is loaded, but before we look ahead to the schools coming to Lewis on December 27th through 29th, let's take a look back at previous Slam Dunk excitement.
Definitely one of the best tournaments I've ever played in my life. The atmosphere was crazy every single time.
And welcome all the visitors here today to see some great basketball.
tough experience. I'm 2-2 here. A lot of teams compete, go after it. Basketball speaks for itself.
Fans are great. Everything's just great. Competition is great. It's a great tournament.
Slam Dunk to the Beach is known nationwide for the premier players it brings to the Delaware beaches, and since reviving the event in 2014, the talent has been as big as ever. The most recent NBA draft featured 2 Slam Dunk to the Beach alums as top 20 picks. After an all Big 12 season at the University of Texas, Mohamed Bamba was selected 6th overall by the Orlando Magic. The NBA rookie has already become one of the most popular players in the league and the subject of one of the most popular songs in the country. Delaware native and slam dunk alum Dante DiVincenzo amazed the world of college basketball by putting up 31 points in the NCAA championship game at Villanova this past March. The tournament's most outstanding player rode his heroic performance into the NBA draft and was selected 17th overall by the Milwaukee Bucks. The current talk of college hoops are the freshman standouts at Duke University, and 3-time Slam Dunk to the Beach all-tournament team selection, Cam Reddish, is part of that mix. Already setting a Blue Devils record for three-pointers by a rookie in a game, this scoring machine is projected as a top 5 pick in the NBA draft next summer. From the NCAA Most Outstanding Player to an NBA lottery pick to a starter for college basketball's #1 team, Slam Dunk's recent past has had numerous stars. We'll take a quick timeout, and when we return, I'll bring you a look at the 2018 field of teams and top players. It's the Slam Dunk to the Beach preview special, live from Grotto Pizza.
At ETI Physical Therapy, we'll be here for you every step of the way. With more than 700 locations coast to coast and clinics throughout Delaware, stop by and get a complimentary screening.
We've got exceptional clinicians that knock it out of the park every day.
For customized care, trusted expertise, and remarkable outcomes, choose ATI.
We're professionals and take care of the patients. We have a fun time doing it.
Visit us at atipt.com to find your nearest location. ATI Physical Therapy, here for you.
Grotto Pizza presents Slam Dunk to the Beach, the hottest boys high school basketball tournament on the planet. 17 top-ranked teams and players, 18 slamming games over 3 days. Join Grotto Pizza December 27th through 29th at Cape Henlopen High School for must-watch hoops and the who's who of national boys high school basketball. At Grotto Pizza, we've got a great idea for the holidays with a Grotto Pizza gift card. And to make the gift legendary, receive a free $10 bonus card for every $50 in gift cards you purchase. Get your gift card today at GrottoPizza.com.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Solo Concepts. Solo Concepts is an award-winning restaurant group on the culinary coast with 10 locations. We're a chef-driven group. Come check us out. See you soon. Solo Concepts believes in the vision of our founder, Matt Haley, cook beautiful, simple food, develop the people we work with, and make the world a better place. Solo Concepts on the culinary coast with 10 locations from Lewis, Delaware to Fenwick Island. Come check us out.
Welcome back into Grotto Pizza for the 2018 Slam Dunk to the Beach preview special. I'm your host, Scott Klaskin, and it's now time to take a look at another exceptional lineup participating this year at Slam Dunk to the Beach. Let's take a look at the squads making the trip to Cape Henlopen High School. We'll start with newcomer to Slam Dunk to the Beach, Albany Academy, coached by Brian Fruscio. Albany Academy is led by New York's #1 ranked junior small forward, Andre Jackson. The 6'5 standout can play on the wing or as the team's scoring guard and has received multiple major Division I offers heading into his 3rd season. Teammate August Mahoney will provide senior leadership and smarts. The 6'2 point guard has committed to play his college ball as an Ivy League student athlete at Yale University next year. Albany Academy, Albany, New York. Making a return to Lewis, Delaware is Archbishop Wood, led by head coach John Mosco. Archbishop Wood has the ability to reload every season after losing multiple Division I players to graduation. This year is no different, as Julius Phillips now steps into the role as senior leader. The 6'5 small forward is ranked as a top 10 player in the state of Pennsylvania. Next in line may be sophomore sensations Rasul Diggins and Deshaun Shepard, who will both take on larger responsibilities after playing varsity minutes as 9th graders last season. Archbishop Wood,
And we're back here at Cape Henlopen High School for the second half of Salesianum Roselle Catholic. Roselle up 8, being led by Khalil Whitney. It's 13 points, 5 of 12 from the field. Sally's is led by Jack Brown and Rasheen Kalk, each with 7 points. Getting ready for the second half right about now. Here we go. Greaves with the ball, kicks it down to Khalil Whitney, gets double teamed in the paint. Oh, call a jump ball. Jack Brown got up and thought he had a block, but they call a jump ball. Possession will turn over to Sally's on the possession arrow. Great backdoor cut by Jack Brown, lays it in for 2. Caught Roselle sleeping a little bit. Went for the backdoor cut and connected. Greaves over to Pierre Lewis, looking down low, doesn't have it. Khalil Whitney at the top, swings it over to Greaves. Takes the pick, over to Pierre Lewis. Awkwardly falls, but he's able to catch himself before he totally lands on the ground. Foul on the play. Josh Pierre Lewis go to the line, the UNLV commit. First free throw on the way is good. Sub coming in for Sally's, number 25, Yelbert. Second free throw coming up for Pierre Lewis. And it is no good. Roselle still up 7. Almost a minute gone in the third. Kalk gives it up, Ferrante gets it back over to Jack Brown. Looks for Ferrante. Uses his pick, gives it up to Ferrante. Ferrante runs into a couple players. There's a foul called on the play. It's going to be an offensive foul on Sally's. Didn't see that one, but Roselle Catholic will regain the ball. Rogers on the wing, gives it up to Amori. Down low for Whitney. Tipped off of Whitney and out of bounds. Sally's gets the ball back. A little sloppy play here to begin the third frame. Got a trap in front of the Sally's bench. Ferrante kind of stuck over there. Timeout Sally's before he turned it over. Timeout Sally's. It is a full timeout, so we will take the break as well and return after these short messages. Back for more Slam Dunk to the Beach.
ATI Physical Therapy will be here for you every step of the way. With more than 700 locations coast to coast and clinics throughout Delaware, stop by and get a complimentary screening.
We've got exceptional clinicians that knock it out of the park every day.
For customized care, trusted expertise, and remarkable outcomes, choose ATI.
We're professionals and take care of the patients. We have a fun time doing it.
Visit us at ATIPT.com to find your nearest location. ATI Physical Therapy, here for you.
Grotto Pizza presents Slam Dunk to the Beach, the hottest boys high school basketball tournament on the planet. 17 top-ranked teams and players, 18 slamming games over 3 days. Join Grotto Pizza December 27th through 29th at Cape Henlopen High School for must-watch hoops and the who's who of national boys high school basketball. At Grotto Pizza, we've got a great idea for the holidays with a Grotto Pizza gift card. And to make the gift legendary, receive a free $10 bonus card for every $50 in gift cards you purchase. Get your
Back live here for more third quarter action. Here's Sally's and Roselle Catholic. Sally's turns the ball over on an over and back as the point guard Kalk steps on the midline. Lions will now get the ball inbound into the backcourt for Greaves. Greaves bringing the ball up, being guarded by Ferrante. Rogers, corner three, buries it. Colby Rogers, the 6'5 senior. This is a senior-led team by Khalil, Whitney, Colby Rogers, and Josh Pierre Lewis. Getting it done. Missed opportunity for Sally's on their offensive end. Grabbed by Khalil Whitney, who brings it back across into the offensive zone. Kicks it down to the Greaves. Wide open three, just a bit off the mark. Grabbed by Rogers, who goes up strong for two. Colby Rogers to the line for one to complete the three-point play and buries it. Now Roselle Catholic has extended their lead to 13, 39 to 26 here with 5:42 remaining in the third quarter. Sally's inbounding the ball. Roselle coming with a little pressure. Just make Sally's think a little more as they turn the ball over. It's a 5-0 for Roselle as he slams it home. Josh Pierre Lewis with the slam. Jack Brown receives the home run pass but steps on the line right in front of his coach on the sideline. Two subs coming in for Sally's, number 11, Darnell Vaughn, and number 15, Rasheen Kalk. A technical has been assessed to number 10, Jack Brown. We do not know the reason. He might have said something, but we cannot confirm that. Shooting the technical free throws is number 3, Colby Rogers. Extends the lead 42 to 26. Another one coming up. Ball is up and good. 43 to 26. Roselle really starting to pull away here in the third quarter. Pierre Lewis with the ball, inbounding it. Khalil runs around. Colby with the ball, throws it up, but is intercepted by Jack Brown. Jack Brown outlets it huge to Kalk. Almost went up, passes on that for a corner three, but misses the ball. Rebounded by the Lions, and they might call it traveling, and they do. Traveling called on number 11, Amori. Sally's will regain possession here in their half court. Kicked off out of bounds by number 3, Colby Rogers. Sally's will keep the ball. 5:11 to go here. And is intercepted. The Lions intercept the pass. Pierre Lewis grabbed it and immediately got smacked in the face, fell to the floor. Foul called on the play. And the Lions will take the ball side out. Pierre Lewis has the ball now, quarterbacking the offense for this possession for the Lions. Has Whitney open, gives it to him. Whitney's looking down low, pulls up, jumper, no good. Kalk grabs the rebound, kicks it out to Ferrente, kicks it over to Jack Brown, who lays it in for two. Ferrente had Khalil Whitney breathing down his neck and decided to give it up to Jack Brown for the easier shot for Sally's. Khalil Whitney pull up three, top of the key, nothing but net. Sally's returns down to court, and their attempt draws a foul. 46 to 28, Roselle up now. 4:34 left in the third quarter. Two shots at the line now for Sally's. Darnell Vaughn. First one's good. 46 to 29. Second one coming up. A little strong, rebound Lions. Pierre Lewis has the ball. Throws it down to Khalil Whitney. Whitney on the wing, pulls up three, looks a little right, off, Grabbed by Vaughn, who brings it up himself. Weird handoff there. Kolk jump shot, mid-range jump shot, no good. Grabbed by Greaves, loses it for a second, throws it back up to Rogers. Rogers going for the oop, and it's missed by Pierre Lewis. A little awkward timing on the pass and jump. Ferrente corner three, back the opposite way, and it's good. Maximilian Ferrente for three. 46-32 now for Roselle Catholic, just under 4 minutes to go. Big screen for Pierre Lewis, who loses the handle. Kalk throws it up to Jack Brown, who slows down the pace a little bit. Has it right in front of his team's bench, a little far away from three-point line. Vaughn takes it baseline. Rebound by the Lions on the miss by Vaughn. Amori gives it back to Khalil. Throws it out to Greaves. Whitney now looking down low. Amori has it. Little jump hook good by Amori. Vaughn landed on his backside. Looked like a little flop action, but you never know. Sally's now with the ball, down 16. Ferrente in front of his own bench looking for a screen and loses control, but the ball will stay here with the Lions, or excuse me, with Sally's. Yelbert checking back in for Sally's. .309 remaining in the third quarter, 48-32 in favor of Roselle Catholic. Kalk with the ball going up against Khalil Whitney. Got the ball rejected on his layup attempt. Khalil Whitney going all the way through the other end and gets the ball stripped away but also fouled at the same time. Checking back in is number 21, Ethan Hines. 2:55 left, still a 16-point advantage for the Lions. Khalil Whitney has the ball on the wing, looking for Pierre Lewis again. Pierre Lewis using the screen, drives it all the way through the paint, kicks out to number 10, Ahmad Robinson, rims out, but it's thrown down by Amori, coming out of nowhere for the put-back slam. Jack Brown now has the ball, baseline corner right in front of his bench, but they're going to call a foul on Colby Rogers for a hold on Jack Brown. Great body control on the put-back slam by Amori. Lead up to 18 for the Lions with 2:34 to go. Ferrente throws it in, gets it tipped out by the Lions, and the ball will stay here with Sally's. Again, be sure to follow us on our social media pages, our Twitter account at SlamDunk2Beach for all the highlights, interviews, and recaps from every game. Follow along socially, hashtag SlamDunkDE on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Top of the key three by Jack Brown, no good. Rebound by Khalil Whitney. Whitney has it, gives it up to Colby Rogers. Rogers loses the ball in transition. Pushed up by Ferrente. Ethan Hines has it. Easy layup for two. Deficit down to 16. Whitney now. Over to Maury. Rogers, free throw line, jumper, good. Under 2 minutes ago now, Roselle 52, Sally's 34. Sally's bringing the ball up, having a difficult time, uses the screen to get the ball in. Parson kicks out to Jack Brown. Healthy look three, short. Grabbed by Whitney. Outlet all the way to Pierre Lewis, all by himself for the slam! Josh Pierre Lewis, all by himself, throws it down with authority. Ferrente has the ball, gives it up to Parson. Parson, tight defense by the Lions here. And Sally's goes for a layup but throws it off the back of the backboard, which you cannot do. Turnover, ball goes to the Lions. 1:15 left here. Pierre Lewis gives it up to Amori, who gets fouled on the play. Ball almost goes in awkwardly. Roselle up 54-34, 20-point lead here for the Lions. Buck 10 left, and Amari going to the line to shoot 2. The first one is no good. Second one on the way and is good. Now a 21-point lead for the Lions, 1:10 remaining here in the third frame. Hines is telling his teammates to get out so he can clear the ball, which he does. Hines over to Parson. Parson to Ferrente right in front of his coach. Almost loses control. Jack Brown has it now. Again, right in front of his team's bench, not much room. Pull-up jumper, short. Tries to save it, gives it to Ferrente. Ferrente back to Chad Rich, who's in the game now for the first time. Rich loses the ball, but it will stay Sally's ball. Brown now with the ball. Out the top, goes all the way into the paint. High floater, does not go in. Rebound to Robinson, who takes it, fakes it to Whitney, up for the 2, and is good. Beautiful display of body control by number 10, Ahmad Robinson. Ferrente now has the ball, is getting tightly guarded by Robinson. Oh, they're going to call a foul on Robinson. Robinson is very tight on Ferrente on the defensive end. His second personal foul. Under 25 seconds to go here in the third frame. Sally's Sally's down by 23. Got close to the 5-second count, but Sally's gets the ball in. Ferrente has the ball, loses his dribble, gives it to Hines. Brown cuts, gives it to him. Brown now, turnaround jumper off glass, no good. Amori with the ball to Pierre Lewis. Final 10 seconds here in the third. Pierre Lewis got it, has it, passes it. Rogers, wing 3, looks good, looks short. Off of Whitney. 1.7. Sally's will have the ball. See if they can pull off a half-court heave to give them a few more. There it is. There's the half-court heave. Ferrente from the Pepsi logo and buries it. Beautiful execution by Sally's. 57-37, end of 3. Back for more action after these messages. Slam dunk to the beach.
Pizza presents Slam Dunk to the Beach, the hottest boys high school basketball tournament on the planet. 17 top-ranked teams and players. 18 slamming games over 3 days. Join Grotto Pizza December 27th through 29th at Cape Henlopen High School for must-watch hoops and the who's who of national boys high school basketball. At Grotto Pizza, we've got a great idea for the holidays with a Grotto Pizza gift card. And to make the gift legendary, receive a free $10 bonus card for every $50 in gift cards you purchase. Get your gift card today at GrottoPizza.com.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Solo Concepts. Solo Concepts is an award-winning restaurant group on the culinary coast with 10 locations. We're a chef-driven group. Come check us out. See you soon. Solo Concepts believes in the vision of our founder, Matt Haley, cook beautiful, simple food, develop the people we work with, and make the world a better place. Solo Concepts on the culinary coast with 10 locations from Lois, Delaware to Fenwick Island. Come check us out.
Back here for the fourth quarter as Roselle Catholic leads by 20, being led by their senior guard Khalil Whitney, 16 points, 6 of 13 from the field, followed by Colby Rogers with 12, 4 of 6 from the field, a little more efficient. As we begin fourth quarter action here at Cape Henlopen High School. Whitney with the ball at the top, looking down low, stolen away by number 22, Chad Rich, who takes it all the way but fumbles it out of bounds. Might have heard some footsteps from Khalil Whitney, who was definitely going to try to block that because he was right on top of Chad. Whitney now on the baseline. Travel called. Whitney travels, calls in a turnover. Sally's takes over. Kalk bringing the ball up, gets a screen, pulls up, hits a 3, misses it. Pierre Lewis with the ball, navigates his way in the paint, misses the layup, gathers the ball, puts it back in, and scores. Great body control again by Pierre Lewis to gather his own rebound and then find a way to put it back up. Roselle now up 59-37. Frente from the Pepsi sign, where he had some luck just a few moments ago, but they're going to call a foul on the play. Double foul. .707 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Roselle at 59-37. We want to thank everyone for being here with us on our YouTube channel for Day 3 and Game 2. It's Slam Dunk to the Beach. Jack Brown now in the corner in front of his own bench. Kicks it all the way around to Ferrente, out by midcourt, gets a screen from Chad Rich. Ferrente now swings it over to Hines. Hines looking for something, finds nothing. Ferrente from way deep and buries it again. Ferrente with the hot hand from deep lately. Oh, we got a potential alley-oop, but missed by Amori. Whitney found Amori underneath. Amori mistimed it, grabbed it, threw it up, missed it. Now there's a one-and-one opportunity as we walk the floor. Excuse me, no one-and-one. I don't know what's going on right now. Everyone walked the length of the floor. Now they're going to bring it back to the other side of the floor. In the end, Sally's is going to have the ball. 6:36 left here, down 19. Parson with the ball, looking for some help. Got it. Hines being guarded by a much larger Amori. Vaughn. Midcourt logo. Spins it out. Hines tries to grab it but cannot. Another turnover for Sally's, and Lions will take over. Greaves. Back to Pierre Lewis. Back over to Greaves. Greaves fakes it, then chucks it to Khalil Whitney. Over to Rogers. Rogers looks for Pierre Lewis. Lewis all the way to the cup for two. Beautiful again. Body control by Josh Pierre Lewis. UNLV is going to get a heck of an athlete here in Josh Pierre Lewis. Hines with the ball in front of his bench, uses the screen, goes around the trees. They're going to call a foul. .61-40 here, 21-point lead for Roselle, just under 6 minutes left. As Sally's will inbound the ball. Jack Brown has it, pull up three near the top of the key, just a bit off. Rebounded by Khalil Whitney. Whitney pushing it up, trips on his own feet. Surrounded by two Sally's players, dunks it down to Amori, who slams it home for two. .63-40 now your score here in the fourth quarter. 5:30 remaining. Hines over to Vaughn. Vaughn, pull-up free throw, kick it out to Ferrente, who's been hot from deep lately, misses that one. Pierre Lewis has it, being guarded, goes all the way to the cup again. No problem for this kid, who just seems to always find the basket, no matter how many defenders are around him. Jack Brown now, baseline spin move, up and no good. Grabs his own rebound, puts it up again, no good again. Grabbed by the Lions, who throw it out, almost out of bounds. Pierre Lewis grabs it, settles things down, kicks it far side to Greaves. Greaves go up, kicks it back out to Pierre Lewis. And we got a travel called on Pierre Lewis. Got a line change coming up for Roselle Catholic as they are up by 25 with under 5 minutes to go. Sally's now has the ball, bringing it across the midcourt line. Ferrente loosely passes it. Ahmad Robinson lays it in for two by the Lions. That was a lazy pass by Ferrente. His teammate wasn't even looking yet. Caused a turnover, easy bucket on the other end. Got a timeout here on the court. It is a full timeout, and we will take the timeout with them. We'll return in a few seconds for more Slam Dunk to the Beach.
Grotto Pizza presents Slam Dunk to the Beach, the hottest boys high school basketball tournament on the planet. 17 top-ranked teams and players, 18 slamming games over 3 days. Join Grotto Pizza December 27th through 29th at Cape Henlopen High School for must-watch hoops and the who's who of national boys high school basketball. At Grotto Pizza, we've got a great idea for the holidays with the Grotto Pizza gift card. And to make the gift legendary, receive a free $10 bonus card for every $50 in gift cards you purchase. Get your gift card today at GrottoPizza.com.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Solo Concepts. Solo Concepts is an award-winning restaurant group on the culinary coast with 10 locations. We're a chef-driven group. Come check us out. See you soon. Solo Concepts believes in the vision of our founder, Matt Haley: cook beautiful, simple food, develop the people we work with, and make the world a better place. Solo Concepts on the culinary coast with 10 locations from Lois, Delaware to Fenwick Island. Come check us out.
Back live here, 4:37 to go. Cape Henlopen High School, Roselle Catholic against Salesianum School. Vaughn, baseline jumper, bounces around the rim and is no good. Lions with a lot of their reserves in now. Greaves here, wing three, pulls up, good. 70-40 now. 30-point lead for Roselle Catholic. Vaughn with the ball, surveying the defense, throws it over to Ferrente from the Pepsi logo, over to Jack Brown. Jack Brown dribbling around, kicks it out to Ferrente. Ferrente wide open for three, buries it after it rolls around the entire rim, still goes in. Robinson over to number 12, Corey Floyd Jr. Airballs the three off the backboard, doesn't hit anything else. Sally's now bringing the ball up by number 14, Sean Reagan. Over to Ferrente, off the back foot, short on the three. Vaughn tips it out, Ferrente corrals it. Ferrente has it in no man's land, out to number 2, Kevin Ludis. Deep, healthy three, no good. Grabbed by Robinson, all by himself on the offensive zone. Skips around, but grabs a piece of number 2, Kevin Ludis, and they call the offensive foul. Number 42, Daniel Springman checks in for Sally. He's a 6'6" sophomore. 3:18 remaining. Roselle up 27. Sallies will bring the ball up. Give it up to number 42, Springman, who just checked in with a healthy three and no good. Roselle Catholic up now. Josh Rivera kicks it out to number 12, Corey Floyd, short on the three. Loose ball on the far side. Grabbed and recovered, handled by Greaves. Greaves now loses control, grabs it back, still dribbling. They're going to call a foul on Sally's with a hold. A couple more subs coming in from both sides. Just 2:48 remaining here in the fourth period. Roselle Catholic up 70-43. Number 22, Richie Greaves to the free throw line, 6-foot junior for Roselle Catholic. First shot on the way and good. 71-43. Second shot on the way is good as well. Sub coming in for the shooter, Greaves. Sally's bringing the ball up now. 2:45 remaining here in regulation. A lot of the reserves in for both teams. Great experience for these players in a big tournament with a lot of great players, great nationally recognized teams. We got a foul called on Roselle Catholic. Number 23, Sam Walsh, will step to the line, a 6-foot freshman. Just want to remind you the next game coming up, tip-off will be about 3 o'clock. Bishop Walsh High School against Sanford School of Delaware, right here on our YouTube channel. Lions with the ball now, 2:20 to go. Shot attempt is good, off the backboard. I don't know if he called bank, but it was certainly open on this Saturday. Sally's with the ball, looking to create some offense here at the end of the game. Backdoor cut. 2 minutes now remaining as the Lions push the ball up the floor. Robinson kicks it back. Healthy 3 look is off and no good. Sam Walsh is going to bring the ball up. Kicks it over to number 32, Thomas Montooth. Loses control. Lions almost had it. That would have been a breakaway dunk for number 10, Ahmad Robinson. But the ball will return back to Sally's here in the midcourt.
I've been sleeping until 11:30 every day, so that's cool.
Sally's is approaching that 5-second limit, but does get the ball in. Dan Hansen taking it all the way through the paint strong, loses the ball, gets it back up, doesn't go in. Lions seemingly have the ball. Now Ahmad Robinson out by himself, misses the dunk, but corralled by number 20, Malcolm Eli, for the layup. Timeout on the floor by Sally's. 1:20 to go, 77-43. It's a full timeout. We will take that break as well and return here to Slam Dunk to the Beach.
Grotto Pizza presents Slam Dunk to the Beach, the hottest boys high school basketball tournament on the planet. 17 top-ranked teams and players, 18 slamming games over 3 days. Join Grotto Pizza December 27th through 29th at Cape Henlopen High School for must-watch hoops and the who's who of national boys high school basketball. At Grotto Pizza, we've got a great idea for the holidays with a Grotto Pizza gift card. And to make the gift legendary, receive a free $10 bonus card for every $50 in gift cards you purchase. Get your gift card today at GrottoPizza.com.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Solo Concepts. Solo Concepts is an award-winning restaurant group on the culinary coast with 10 locations. We're a chef-driven group. Come check us out. See you soon. Solo Concepts believes in the vision of our founder, Matt Haley. Cook beautiful, simple food, develop the people we work with, and make the world a better place. Solo Concepts on the culinary coast with 10 locations from Lewis, Delaware to Fenwick Island. Come check us out.
Some great experience for these young players. As Sally's turns it over again, Ahmad Robinson off the backboard. Oh, that would have brought the house down for the alley-oop, but the timing was off on the pass and the jump and everything connected to that. Great idea, just not the right execution by Ahmad. But there is a foul on the play. Number 20, Malcolm Eli, will go to the line. First free throw is good. Another sub coming in, number 12, Michael Groom. Second free throw attempt on the way for Eli. And it is good. Final minute here of Roselle Catholic and Salesianum as Roselle takes a 36-point lead, under a minute now. Again, stick right here on our YouTube channel for Bishop Walsh and Sanford School. Coming up just shortly after the conclusion of this game. Lions have the ball again. We'll quickly turn it over back to Sally's. Sally's throwing it around. 40 seconds now left. Lions have the ball. Malcolm Eli going into the paint strong. Missed the layup. Grabbed away by Sally. Sally's pushing it. Open layup for number 24 is rejected by a foul. Dan Hansen went up strong but got bodied in the process. Clock will be continuing to run here as there is a lead of more than 35. We'll inadvertently stop at 6 seconds for the free throw. And it is missed. Second free throw coming up for Dan Hansen, a 6'5" junior. Is up and good. And the clock will resume on the inbounds pass, which it does. Your final score here for Roselle Catholic and Sally's 79-44. Convincing win for the Lions as Khalil Whitney leads his team to another victory here at Slam Dunk to the Beach. We'll be back in a few minutes for Bishop Walsh High School out of Maryland and Sanford School out of Delaware. Stay right here for more action at Slam Dunk to the Beach.